Yo, welcome back to the home of the dopest entertainment commentary. Hope you guys are all to the K. Of course, you can be part of the coolest gang, this gang, by subscribing and then hit notification, especially if show business, entertainment, news, and pop culture is your kind of thing, then you are welcome to come and breathe this honey with us. Now, other than, Kenya being in mourning because we are currently mourning the loss of our third president who was Emilio Mwai Kibaki. Yes, so condolences to everybody who has been affected directly or indirectly. And I think 4 days of mourning have officially commenced starting from today. The official announcement has been made today. So now I'm saying, other than that, we wake up to this horrific news and it's been trending on Twitter, hashtag justice for Sheila. And you know what, such things, they make me feel some type of way because I always struggle to understand what exactly is wrong with people. So this particular babe here, her name was Sheila Lumumba, and she was a proud member of the LGBTQI community right here in Kenya. And I think she came out as lesbian. She was not closeted or anything like that. This is what is being alleged, that 6 men broke into the comfort of her home and they went in, they raped her, beat her, broke her leg, and then made sure that they had killed her. And during the rape, I think, and this happened like 3 days back, yeah? It didn't happen today. This happened 3 days back. So it's just that today on Friday is when this story has caught traction. And now, that hashtag justice for Sheila is doing rounds. And members of the LGBTQI community have come out to strongly condemn the killing because it's been said that she was ended, or these 6 men who felt like they have the right to her life just broke into her house and they raped her because they felt some type of way because she was lesbian. Now guys, listen. First of all, I have to put this out there. I don't understand what gives anyone the right to feel like I need to hate. Like homophobia is I think it's a thing I'll probably never understand. And it's just like a high culture of intolerance towards each other that maybe I will never quite understand it. And I never want to. Because if someone is just living and existing in their truth, someone just comes out and says, I'm lesbian, I'm gay, this is me, I'm bi, I'm this. How exactly does that affect you? Then again, like it's like someone has an issue. Or is it the fact that someone is too confident to exist in their truth as who they are? Because there's a way, yeah. People who maybe are uncomfortable with the members of LGBTQI come out and they say it and they just say, okay, fine, maybe this is wrong, but it doesn't mean that I do not tolerate you. Or maybe I have zero tolerance towards you, but it does not stop me and you from coexisting. Like, why? Mbona yani ikukule to the extent, what makes you this uncomfortable? To the extent of you wanting to inflict such pain in a manner likely to suggest we are going to teach you a lesson because you probably don't know what you're missing. That's usually the conflicting thing with men who are purportedly gay, because who are purportedly straight, because we never know, because it's always these niggas who are super homophobic that once you look into them properly, there's usually that thing inside of them that freaks them out, and they're just like, fuck, I don't want to ever imagine that I could ever be gay. Do you understand? So it's usually a thing that they try to conceal by proving that we are macho, we are so masculine. We are just like men. Real men don't condone these things. Real men speak against these things. And then when you find out, you're like, bro, if a man will just tell you, okay, do me, and then this would be a little secret, the same person who's there yapping and condemning, chances are very high that person will not sleep on that opportunity. So, thing is, with these men who supposedly say that we're straight and I'm very homophobic, Those kind of niggas, when they look at the members, especially lesbians who are out and they're comfortable and they feel like this is it's a soft threat, especially if the lesbians are not super feminine, but they rather have masculine energy in them. They always feel like it is upon us, or it is our duty and responsibility to teach these people a lesson or to show you why or what you are missing. So it's always, that thing of, and you hear so many lesbians say that, men have at some point tried to rape me, maybe trying to show us that this is what you should be into as opposed to being into other women. I just don't get it. Huyu mtu aliwasumbua aje? If this person was lesbian, that's the same thing. Someone comes and they kill you because you're married to a man or because you've married a woman. Let's just think about it like that. Like, the person has not bothered you, or maybe there was some back, because it just doesn't, to me, it just doesn't make sense. Why anyone's choice to exist in their sexuality would bother you to the extent of you killing someone because they are lesbian. This is very serious intolerance, and it's just wrong. And you can imagine what the family feels right now. And then now you can imagine what the other members of the LGBTQI community are going through. Because I can tell you for free, we can run 1,000,001 hashtags and say justice for Sheila, and we can make this commentary here for the people who are woke on social media. But the real question is, what about the 47 million people in this country who are not online? They're not on Twitter, they're not on YouTube, they're not on Instagram, they're nowhere. And they don't give a damn when people start talking about rights and, this is right, this is wrong. They're just like, how exactly we are going to take it, copy, paste, that whatever you're doing is wrong. So the real people who really need to hear this, people who need this type of condemnation, people who need to be woke are not here, and this message will just bypass them. Miss Wafichi. Because majority of the people who carry out such crimes of hate, most often than not, these people feel very entitled, and they could care less for what any woke person would want to say, or anyone who feels like these people also have rights have to say. So I guess what I'm trying to ask is, how exactly can this message get to the grassroots so that the people who need to hear it the most get it in their thick skulls? Because now someone has just lost a life over uttermost. It's wrong, guys. It's any ni makosa. Umuwe mtu kwa sababu mtu ni msagaji. As in, the person, like, they just say, I just want. And in fact, me, I'd even celebrate people like this openly because hakuna kujificha. So now I'm just trying to imagine the members of that community, how scared and how terrified they are. And once you're living in these urban areas, let's say Nairobi has, people are kind of tolerant. Kuko mashambani, kuko vipi. Ama where people have zero tolerance, like the culture of intolerance is at an all-time high. So people reacted differently. And as a matter of fact, I hate the people who say, me, I don't support this, but killing someone is wrong. Like, you're not any different from anyone who's homophobic. Let's just get that out of the way. Okay? So yeah, different people have reacted differently. Factions have been called out. I think people were contributing to this, and then there's that whole hashtag that is trending right now, justice for Sheila. But me, at the back of my mind, I'm just like, I am pro hashtags, but at the end of the day, these hashtags need to tag, because the people who do this kind of thing, like the homophobic people or the rapists or these people who just feel like we have the power is in our hands, are seldom online here, guys. That's just one thing we need to be well aware of.